evening and welcome to our Fall Sports Award program, where we get to honor our athletes for their commitment and dedication to representing JFK High School on the sports field. We get to acknowledge all the hard work that our coaches put forth. In most cases, it's year-round, but officially it was probably in the beginning of the summer. The seasons are a long grind. Most importantly, I want to thank the families who are here tonight to support our student athletes, whether it's extra rides to practice or late night dinners or going to road games or home games. It doesn't work without all three of those elements. So I want to thank you all for your efforts. Before we get started, I just want to introduce Dr. Parry for some opening remarks.
Dr. Valente, please note that was the weakest applause I've ever gotten. So, thank you, thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me here tonight. This is always exciting. I love these events. Thank you, Mr. Weisenstein, for carrying on this good tradition of the awards nights for sports. I know that we're still the only school that does this. I think it is important to take some time to acknowledge this room looks super full. That means that's awesome. That means that we have a lot of student athletes. So I think it's important to acknowledge how many of you are here and how many of you put in the work. The season's super long, right? The fall season, particularly, especially if you work in this school, it seems like the fall season goes on forever. It starts way back in July with the voluntary practices, and then it becomes, your camps and things like that. And you have the marching band out on the field till like midnight when it's hot out. Like it just never kind of stops. And then October, November come around, depending on how, successful you are. It's a lot of time you spend with your teammates and your coaches. And we were just talking about this. So this weekend, I went up to Cortland, New York to watch my two sons play in what would become their last football game of the season. They lost a close one. It's a big, huge game against their rival. So they come off the field at the end. The way it works is you get to kind of see your kids before they jump on a bus and go back to their college. And we got to talk to them. We could see immediately they were upset. Coming off the field. And right, so as a parent, you're like, yeah, no, tough loss. They were really good. But then my son said to me, he goes, I'm just sad for the seniors. I'm sad that this is the last time I'm going to get to play with those seniors. Now, my sons are sophomores, just for reference. So like you guys, this thing starts way back in the summer. You spend basically every day together. And then just like that, it's over. So my hope for you, my message for you tonight is that I hope that you student athletes found someone that you love enough to hurt not being able to play with them anymore. Seniors, I hope you are the people that my kids came off the field talking about that they looked up to for the last 2 years as they kind of taught them how to do what they did. So again, with all that being said, that's what this is really about. It's about relationships. I don't get hung up on wins and losses. I get hung up on relationships, and I love when I see you guys interacting with each other and growing together. So congratulations on a good fall season, and go Mustangs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Parry. Those of you who are new to this, basically what's going to happen is each coach is going to have the opportunity to come up here, say a couple of words about their team, and give out some awards, and that's kind of how we're going to move forward. But one thing I do want to say, kind of piggybacking on Dr. Parry, for the parents and guardians who are here and maybe siblings of the athletes, one thing that's very important that I see in my job that you may not have the opportunity to see is not only do these coaches do an amazing job on the field and prepping for games, and the athletes put forth the effort to show up to all the practices and all the games and all that. But the relationship that the coaches have with your sons and daughters during the school day is what I see as the most rewarding thing, because it's definitely a mentor relationship. Like, they're always seeking out the coaches during the day for things other than athletics. So it's just one thing that our coaches do here, is that they're more than coaches, and I just want to let you know that that's the most important part, kind of like what Dr. Parry said about relationships. They're there more than just athletically, so I just wanted you to know that. First up, we have boys cross country, led by Coach Wydell.
I want to start by thanking the administration headed by Dr. Parry, Mrs. Massaro in the main office, our AD, Mr. Weisenstein, Alexis, our trainer, our nurse, Ms. Butel, the phys ed staff who helped me in the locker room with supervision and whatnot, Coach Napoli, who I will speak a lot more about in a second, my wife, who deals with my crazy schedule and makes sure I have a hot dinner every night, including tonight, and lastly, I never really thanked this person in my 10 years of doing this, but I want to thank my grandfather because, he was my motivation for becoming a coach and a teacher. This season on the field was really good, but off the field was pretty tough. But luckily I had Coach Napoli at my side and in the foxhole with me. She was a huge help. One example was late September, my grandfather passed away. He played 4 sports at the College of New Jersey. He was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates in baseball. He taught for 40 years. He was a command sergeant major in the Army Reserve. He did a lot of things, and he motivated me to become a coach and a teacher, as I mentioned before. And Coach helped me through that. I had to go to Florida to his celebration of life. And Coach was also the person that I was venting to when my flight got canceled and I had to drive the 1,200 miles back home. Not all heroes wear capes. Brooke, thank you again for all of your help. Back to our season. We were 3-1. We took home a lot of hardware. We had 3 guys go all division, Nick Hine, Ayan Amin, and Shari Talang, and we had a good time doing it. And these were the guys that did it. Freshmen, as I call you guys, you can stand and just stay standing. Audience, you can clap when you feel like it. Freshman, Nishant Kasturi. Sophomores, Rudraksh Nadar, Nathan Regis, Sharia Talang, Malik Vega. Juniors, Captain Ayan Amin, Jamar Blake, I think Jamar is up here. Yeah, he's up here. Taylor Don, one of our managers, Ved Patel, he's right behind me. Tejas Pawar, Satvik Pogiri, Josh Rivera, Darshil Shindi. Seniors, I'd like to take a few moments to talk about our seniors because we get gypped at Merrill Park and we don't get a senior night really. First off, Dwij Brahmba, I know he plans on going to school to study engineering or computer science and would like to continue running in college. Nick Hine wants to stay in New Jersey, God bless him. Wants to be a high school math teacher and would like to be a track and cross country coach. And Nick, let me tell you something. When you are ready to coach, I know a guy and he would gladly hand the keys to you for both of those jobs. Last senior, Achilles 2, will be attending Rutgers University to study electrical engineering and will make really good money one day doing so. Our sportsmanship award winner is not here, so I'm going to make this quick and simple. It was Ayush Singh. He couldn't make it tonight. So our MIP. This runner literally spent their off season running and did everything I told him to do to get better and not just get ready for the regular season, but become one of our top guys. This runner went from the back of the pack to the front of the pack, and our MIP is Dwij Brahmba.
Hopefully I said the name yet.
Mustang Award. This individual definitely excels in 2 of the 3 A's. I don't know how they do in the arts, but he's definitely just as good in the classroom as he is on the course, and he is the very definition of the word competitor. And he has also been the face of our program. He represented us at the Sportsmanship Summit. I'm going to miss this guy tremendously. Maybe he'll be my successor one day. Our Mustang Award winner, Nick Hine. MVP. Our MVP is winning this award for the 2nd time in 3 years. It's hard not to be the MVP when you can run a 16:30 in the 5K and bring home all the points in dual meets. He's back, and he'll be back next year too. Gold Division beware. He has unfinished business to tend to and a chip to win. Our MVP, Ayan Amin. Your 2024 boys cross country team. Before we leave the stage, I'd like to congratulate all the programs on their successes and offer up a round or two of, you'll get them next year's for the moments that didn't go right. And I'd like to also wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming to celebrate our fall sports season. A special thank you to our administrative team, Dr. Perry, Mr. Carasio, Dr. Valente, and Mr. Weisenstein. And of course, our wonderful athletic trainer, Mrs. Heaney. Also a big thank you to Coach Vidal and to Coach Duran. This was my first season as a coach here at the high school level. I absolutely loved it. And they were my mentors through the entire season, so much appreciation to them. I'd like to start by saying it was an absolute pleasure to coach this incredible group of girls. We had a great season with 2 wins and 2 losses in dual meets, but those 2 wins were beating our both township rivals, Woodbridge and Colonia, so go JFK. We also attended 4 invitationals, followed by GMCs and sectionals. Cross country is great in the sense that it is a team sport, but it's also highly individual. I always told the girls to go out there and beat themselves, beat their last time and you win. Even if you don't, you still accomplish more than most people did that day. And they did just that, achieving so many PRs each and every meet, being excited for each other, cheering each other on. I'm really incredibly proud of them. I'm sad to see the seniors go, but I am very excited to see what next year will bring. Right? So I'd like to introduce the girls. Our 3 seniors, ironically, are not here tonight, but I will mention them. Hita Patel, Ayushi Jha, and Avantika Paratam. We also have our 3 captains, Jia Patel, Sophia Khat, and Hussein Sayans. For the rest of our juniors, we have Rhea Sharon, Dariana Shiode, and Ayana Sears. You guys can stand. For our sophomores, we have Bhavni Sharma, Tekpreet Kaur, Aditi Harbola, Prina Patel, and our resident freshman, Katarina Singh. We also have freshman Annabella Guante, but she could not be here tonight. Just one more thing we want to talk about is our 4 special awards. The first being our Mustang Award. This goes to Sophia Khat for going. Sophia always went above and beyond in all senses: organization, leadership, integrity, and hard work. So congratulations, Sophia. Next is our MVP award. This goes to the girl who was always our first Mustang through the finish line each and every time. Gia doesn't know this, but she also received all gold division honors this season, so congratulations. Gia Patel. Third award is our most improved, and this goes to a girl who traveled her way up to the top 4 from to the top 4 this season from last, always pushing herself, never complaining, just asking what we were doing, pushing the girls, and trying her best. And the most improved goes to Jasia Sands. And our last award is our Sportsmanship Award. This goes to someone who's always cheering her teammates on, pushing past injuries to stay in the top 5, and helping her team tremendously gain those top spots. And this goes to Rhea Sharon. Thank you, ladies. It was an honor to be your coach, and I look forward to next season. Good luck to all the rest of the teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, coaches, parents, athletes, and administrators, tonight we gather to honor the dedication and spirit that define the JFK High School boys soccer team. Each member of the squad has demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to the sport, showcasing not just their athletic abilities, but also their resilience and camaraderie. Throughout the season, our soccer team has exemplified the essence of sportsmanship. They've displayed courage in the face of adversity, strength and unity, and a passion for the game that has inspired us all. Every practice, every game, every decision on the field has been a testament to their determination and love for the sport. From nail-biting games to the challenging moments, this team has shown incredible growth and a willingness to learn from every experience. They've not only competed, but embodied the values of teamwork, discipline, and respect. I want to acknowledge our coaches, whose guidance and mentorship has been instrumental in shaping these athletes. To the managers, whose communication efforts have kept us organized and informed throughout the year. To the parents and supporters, thank you for standing by our team, providing encouragement and support. To our incredible soccer players, carry the lessons learned on the soccer field into every aspect of your lives. And to our administrators, who have been a guiding force behind the scenes, making sure our sports programs run smoothly. Congratulations, team, on a truly memorable season. You made us all immensely proud. All right, I want to start by recognizing the players of the boys varsity soccer team. Lucas Catalonia, you could stand. Mikel Del Arca. Logan Figueiredo. Keaton Hadzik. Anthony Laupa. Jeffrey Martinez. Noah Matos. Lucas Montero. Diego Montoya. Miguel Rodriguez. Juan Seans. Bhavik Shah. Veer Telrea. Denilson Williams. Last but not least, Mario Zani.
Wait, miss anybody? We're good, right? We're good.
All right, now we're going to go with the awards. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. We're going to start with the most improved. It's with great pride to present the most improved player award to an individual who has shown incredible dedication and growth throughout this soccer season. This player has exemplified the true spirit of improvement, working hard to develop his skills and step up in key moments. Off the field, this player has set an example for his peers, showing that growth isn't just about skill development, but also about the willingness to adapt and push beyond one's own comfort zone. There were times when this player has questioned whether he was good enough to play, yet he was called upon multiple times to lead the back line during the most difficult games of the GMCs. His determination serves as an inspiration to us all, reminding us that with hard work and perseverance, anything is possible. Please join me in congratulating Veer Telrea.
Here. Congratulations.
All right, for sportsmanship, I have the honor of presenting the Sportsmanship Award to an outstanding individual whose conduct and attitude have exemplified respect and integrity throughout the soccer season. On the field, this player has consistently demonstrated a high level of sportsmanship in every match, regardless of the results. Off the field, this player has been a role model, demonstrating humility and a genuine passion for the game. His conduct has not only earned the respect of his peers at JFK, but has also left a lasting impression on everyone he has encountered. Our conversations in the hallways range from how to manipulate the cam position to his college aspirations. And he's always setting goals no matter how challenging they may be. He has reminded us that while winning is important, how we play sports and the values we uphold are equally crucial. Please join me in congratulating Miguel Rodriguez. All right, two more. All right, it's with great pride to present the Mustang Award to an exceptional individual whose contributions extend far beyond the soccer field. The recipient of this award has displayed outstanding commitment not only to the sport of soccer, but also to fostering a positive environment and camaraderie amongst his peers. From leading the pre-game chants to his game-saving slide tackle against Piscataway Magnet, this individual was always ready to support his teammates no matter what the cost. No matter what the cost may be. His unselfish ways and genuine concern for the well-being of those around him has set an exemplary standard for us all. His contributions have shown us that being part of a team goes beyond individual achievements. It's about backing each other up, fostering unity, and leaving a positive example for future JFK athletes. Please join me in congratulating Denilson Williams. All right, last but not least, I have the honor of presenting the Most Valuable Player Award to an exceptional individual who has not only left a significant mark on the field, but also embodied the true essence of a generational athlete. This young man was the captain and driving force behind the team's success, inspiring his fellow teammates to push beyond their limits. Whether it was the game-winning goal against Edison Magnet in overtime, or his leadership that kept everybody focused and united, this player consistently demonstrated what it means to wear this jersey with pride. He is a role model for his peers, showing that true greatness is not just about talent or stats, but it is about character and the willingness to give your all for the team's success. His impact at JFK will continue to inspire the next generation of athletes. Please join me in congratulating the All-GMC Gold Division recipient and MVP of the season, Marios Zani. All right. Congratulations to the boys varsity soccer team. Look forward to what you guys have created for future programs to come.
Good evening. The Lady Stangs would like to thank Dr. Parry, Mr. Carrasio, Dr. Valente, Mr. Weisenstein, Miss Lorenzen, who was my senior mom that did amazing things for me when I was bogged down with other things. She really stepped up to the plate, and I do appreciate that. And Mr. Newhoff, the assistant JV coach for us, he also was there for me when things were falling apart. I would also like to recognize our favorite athletic trainer, the glue that keeps us together with her tape, Mrs. Heaney. As a first-year head coach at Kennedy High School, I've compiled a list of the top 5 things I have learned this season. Number 1, it's possible to get a yellow card for running angry. Number 2, Kylie, the goalie, Miss Soak, this is for you, secretly wants to be a cheerleader as she practiced cartwheels, handstands, and sideline cheers while in the golf. Number 3, I got this fantastic idea from Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Instead, we used goodie bags. If you offer a snack-filled goodie bag to each game, they will come. This led us to number 4. I learned that snack-filled goodie bags needed rules, such as no bubbles in the snack-filled goodie bags, because you never know when you will see them floating by your face while the ref is giving the sportsmanship speech. And number 5, the most important lesson of all. When the Lady Stangs have their backs against the wall, they will never give up. The team is a young team that has a lot of fight. It's never easy when there's a coaching change, and these athletes had to buy into my coaching style, and as a coach, I had to learn each athlete individually and how I can get them motivated. We finished the season with a 10-9. We were impressive with a 1-0 win during the first round of states, while we were missing 4 starters. We had 2 all-division players, sophomore Sinai Trotman and senior Lorelei Lorenzen. Thank you, girls. I would like to say that you made my first year memorable. I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely looking forward to the future because it is extremely bright here with the girls varsity soccer team. At this time, I would like to introduce the varsity girls team. We have freshman Jaylene Sines, freshman Dami Ayankalade, I definitely described that. Freshman Riley Rodriguez. Sophomore Kylie Andeko. Sophomore Sinai Trotman. Sophomore Michaela Malaga. Sophomore Amber Castillo. Junior and captain Kate McDermott. Junior and captain Anastasia Kasakis. Junior Eva Cuizar. Junior Jaylene Castro. Junior Valentina Kasakis. Senior Isabel Martinez. Senior Layla Smith. Senior and captain Lorelei Lorenzen. Senior Brianna Lopes. And senior Brittany Hidalgo. Okay, and now for the awards. This is the most anticipated part of the whole thing. For the Mustang Award, this athlete probably had the hardest role in the team. She was the messenger. Anytime, good or bad, I had a message to get out to the girls, Anastasia was the one to relay it. She handled everything like a true captain would, and because of this, she earned the Mustang Award. Sportsmanship Award. This athlete always brought a ray of sunshine to practice, a game, team dinner, the hallways, you name it, she always has a positive attitude. She never complained about her playing time, and when it was her time to go into a game, she would always give 100%. The Sportsmanship Award goes to Layla Smith. Okay, most improved. I can honestly say this athlete has probably never received this award and will probably never receive it again. After coming back from an injury that sidelined her for over a season and knowing her favorite sport was not soccer, I was happy she was willing to go for it her senior year. She's a natural-born athlete, so my first thought was to put her on defense and just have her kick the ball out of bounds. After the first week of summer practice and watching her get frustrated at herself for not turning her hips to cross the ball, I realized she's not going to settle for my plan. This athlete grew mentally, physically, and emotionally, and was the most versatile player I had on the field. She literally played every single spot, including goalie. I am so proud of Lorelei's will to want to be better every single day. She ended the season as a first-team All-Division player and has brought new meaning to most improved. Lorelei Lorenzen. Most valuable player. The final athlete grew by leaps and bounds since her freshman year. I watched a few games last year and remember her just running up and down the sideline as a winger. She wasn't a major player on a team that was filled with senior stars. Unfortunately for her, she reminded me of my daughter, so I may have been a little harder on her than she would have liked, but I always did it with her best interest. She quickly racked up 10 goals in the first few games, and I knew she was on a path for good things. We never talked about her goal count until she hit 17, which I then said to her, you can hit 20. She ended the season with 20 goals and 7 assists as a sophomore. Her future is very bright. The Lady Stangs 2024 Most Valuable Player, Sinai Trotman. the 2024 varsity girls soccer team.
Coach DiLeonardo and I would like to thank the entire JFK community, including Dr. Parry, Dr. Valenti, Mr. Carrascio, our trainer, Ms. Heaney, Ms. Massaro, who puts up with me almost on a daily basis, the other coaches that have helped mentor me here at JFK, and parents, and especially Mr. Weisenstein, for their unending support during the fall season. Each of you have afforded countless athletes the opportunity to embrace and enhance the educational experience through athletics. Our 5-11 record is deceptive when gauging our accomplishments this year. Our first and second singles players, Bella and Chantal Almonte, were selected to the All-Division team for the second year in a row. All the girls in the program have always shown their loyalty and respect for each other and their opponents. Each student athlete strive to be accountable for their words, actions, and attitudes, and listen to one another, even when handling their sibling disagreements. Most importantly, their kindness and compassion have been pivotal in making our team, JFK High School, and Woodbridge Township a better place to live. It's not the wins that have made our season a success. Our success came from how we exemplified our character every match, regardless of the outcome. This was pivotal in being chosen as the GMC White Division Sportsmanship Award winner. Our 2024 roster: seniors Aisha Bibi, Manasti Chinam, Mira Patel, Regina Deveraj, Kira Matamoros, Avni Mehta, Krisha Shah, Bella Almonte, Chantal Almonte, Gia Joshi, Riddhi Patel, Anushka Verma, Pia Arun, Trisha Adder, Bhakti Desai, Rishika Lalan, Sophie Parry, Shubhanshi Patro, Risha Varma, and Via Dharma. Our first award winner has always supported her teammates, maintained a positive attitude, and continues to show respect for her opponents, whether they won, and when she won or lost with grace, helped her earn this year's Sportsmanship Award. Our award winner, Manasvi Chinam. The next athlete's efforts this season helped her to be more successful on the court. Her actions also helped make each player on the team more successful, making her the best choice, Riddhi Patel's Most Improved Award. See, I'm holding something nice. Great job. Our next athlete exhibited resiliency and leadership in representing the Mustang in the second singles position. Her solid performance every match and her desire to accept each challenge with grace has helped Chantal Amante win the Most Valuable Player Award. No, you gotta stay up here with your sister. No, I'm like, you did a great job. This next athlete, like many others in the audience, embodies many, if not all, the characteristics of the previous 3 award winners for our team. She embraced the responsibility of being a leader, if only a sophomore, with caring, fairness, and for the most of the time, respect. Bringing these qualities fostered a positive climate, enabling every member of the team to feel welcome, earning Bella Almonte the 2024 Girls Tennis Mustang Award winner. Student athletes, just remember, you're given the opportunity to be ambassadors for JFK during your season. I encourage you to continue that throughout the school year. Embrace the mantra, change the world. Thank you very much.
All right, first of all, I'd like to echo the thanks to the administration, our custodians, and a special shout out to Ms. Mazzaro in the office and our trainer, Mrs. Heaney. I also want to thank our statisticians, Raman Pandit and Manu Patel. All right, we started our season reasonably strong with a couple of solid wins, but then struggled with consistency. Regardless, I did enjoy the season with a tremendous senior class and a promising younger players. Let me introduce the team. Angelique Campbell, Giselle Flores, Sabina Glenn, Layla Gray, Olivia Kaczynski, Afrin Mohammed, Misha Patel, Yufa Papa, Samara Rios, Darshana Shah, and Prafa Shah. Have a seat. All right, for our awards. The Sportsmanship Award will go to a person who not only accepted her role, but she did so without ever complaining and always smiling. She was even open to playing a completely different position if that was what we needed. She always encouraged her teammates, but was not afraid to hold them accountable. The Sportsmanship Award goes to Misha Patel. Our Most Improved Player Award will go to someone who played JV last year and earned herself a spot on varsity this year. Her toughest opponent was herself, because when she believed in herself, her passes were on point. This year's MIP goes to Giselle Flores. The next award is the Most Valuable Player Award. Even though this player is only a sophomore, she showed her experience by being vocal on the court and leading the team in kills and aces. Her size might not frighten you, but when you see her hit, you'll think twice. Samara Rios is most valuable. Lastly, the Mustang Award. I always save this award for last because it encompasses all the other awards. This year's recipient has shown to be a natural leader, a great teammate, a great student, and made some great plays throughout the season, and always want to do more to help the team succeed. People like her don't come around often, and we were thrilled she was part of our program. The Mustang Award goes to Darshana Shah. All right, so 2024 girls volleyball.
All right, good evening. I would like to start by thanking my staff, Mr. Eberhardt, Ms. Cuesta, and Mr. Reisig, and all my techs and volunteers for all the hard work they do. I also want to thank the custodial staff for all the hard work they do and the help they provide us with, and the administration, faculty, and office staff for your support. My student leadership team, you all went above and beyond. You embodied the definition of servant leadership every single rehearsal and made this season a success. We wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Thank you to all the parents who helped make our program a success, and above all, thank you to all the students for all your hard work. Last season was our most successful ever, until this year. The Marching Mustangs placed second at Region Championships, one placement higher than last year, receiving Best Music, Best Percussion, and Best Color Guard, a first for the program. The Mustangs placed third at state championships, two placements higher than last year, and received a score of 88.44, only 0.3 points lower than the program record high score. Percussion had the third highest percussion score, and Color Guard had the second highest Color Guard score. These results are even more impressive when you consider the fact that this year was the Marching Mustangs' first year competing in Group 3A, which means much bigger bands, since 2019, and 38 of their 62 members were first-time marchers. The staff is extremely proud of everything the students have accomplished this year, and we are excited to see how much more they will achieve in the months to come. Speaking of which, in 2 days, this band will be leading the Santa Arrival Parade at Woodbridge Center. We are the only band to have ever done this for the past 30 years. They only ask us, and we've been doing it for 30 years. Come out and see them this Thursday. Okay, so I'm going to read off our members for this year. Please hold your applause to the end because it is a long list. Our first year members: Azan Adil, Avni Agrawal, Olivia Almeida, Mehek Amin, Mariah Carmona, Alexander Concepcion, Martin Cruz, Kenneth Darji, Shlok Ditawala, Mishka Desai, Mackenzie Detlefson, Pia Gandhi, Aditri Garg, Nanaki Gill, Aryan Grover, Adya Shri Jetta, Julian Joseph, Leonardo Cabaria, Om Cabaria, Mihir Kanduri, Abigail Madden Frary, Pearl Mehta, Brandon Molino, Arush Patel, Daksh Patel, Jenny Patel, Kaya Patel, Nikki Patel, Nirali Patel, Sai Patel, Sia Patel, Ved Patel, Ronit Shukla, Shamtrase Subramoni, Yavantika Shri Siddharsan, Uma Maheswari, Dilakshit Davachelvan, our 2-year members, Jamar Blake, Jasmine Cruz, John Matthew Gloria, Field Major Tejas Pawar, Guard Captain Jasia Sines, Shivendran Davachelvan, Alicia Uy, our 3-year members, Low Brass Section Leader Lily Heyer, Guard Captain Juliet Mendez, Alto Sax Section Leader Madhav Patel, Tithi Patel, Jacob Petri, Pit Captain Satvik Pogiri, Bhavni Sharma, Anaga Vineeth, Kayla Willard, and then our 4-year members, Flute Section Leader Arisha Arfan, David Everett, Clarinet Section Leader Nikita Garuda, Trumpet Section Leader Mark Henry, Drum Major Sophie Hilarzik, Ruth Matthew, and Drum Captain Teresa Perez. We have 4 Mustang Awards to give out. Our first Mustang Award goes to a 4-year member who has shown tremendous responsibility and dedication, giving his all on every rep. It has been a pleasure watching him grow into the musician and performer he has become. David Everett. Our second Mustang Award goes to another 4-year member from pushing and motivating the battery to achieve more and hold themselves to a higher standard. This student has become a confident performer and leader on the field and vocal leader in leadership meetings. Drum Captain Teresa Perez. Our next Mustang Award goes to a 2-year member from contributing in leadership meetings to helping keep the front ensemble running smoothly to motivating his teammates. This student has done a great job adapting to his new leadership role. Tejas Pawar. And our 4th Mustang Award recipient is another 4-year member. This student has been a driving force behind and in front of the ensemble all year, holding the students to a high standard on every rep. Drum Major Sophie Hilarzik. And apparently, forgive me, one student somehow slipped through the list. Mahi Patel. And I can't not recognize our amazing performers. Congratulations to all the fall sports on your seasons.
Hi, everyone. First things first, I'd like to thank Dr. Perry, Mr. Carrasio, Dr. Valente, and Mr. Weisenstein for supporting us all season. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Heaney for always going above and beyond for our athletes, and also to our families for their support and positive encouragement all season long. Lastly, thank you to Coach Judy's, Coach Copel, and Coach P for always making every practice, game, and event so much fun. This season has been so successful for a lot of reasons. We continued our annual traditions like our Mini Mustang event, senior siblings, and our program-wide homecoming routine. We also raised money for cancer research through our Alex's Lemonade Stand and Think Pink fundraiser, where we sold coffee and sweet treats to our staff members and bagels to our students. To end our season, we became the runner-up of the GMC Red Division, receiving a top 2 finish for the first time since 2018. Every year, it's really awesome to see more and more of our student body participating in school events and coming to our football games. It's truly the most fun when everyone gets involved, and I have to give a lot of credit to these athletes sitting beside me for encouraging student participation and raising the bar every year when it comes to spreading school spirit. Thank you to our captains, Carly, Michelle, Nellie, and Suhani for leading our program this season, and to all of our seniors for making the most of your senior season and making it an enjoyable experience for everyone around you. The 9 of you will be incredibly missed, and another special shout out to Ria and Ava Nardone for being great junior captains of our JV team. So before I recognize our award winners, I'm going to recognize all of our varsity athletes. Girls and guys, you may stand when I announce your name, and then we could just save the applause for the end. Captain Carly Griskowski, Captain Michelle Etienne, Captain Nelly Enriquez, Captain Suhani Patel, our leadership team, apparel chair Isaiah Joyner, social media chair Shivani Patel, advertising chair Courtney Polakis, decoration chair Vicky Petrus, our junior captains Ria Aurora and Ava Nardone, the rest of our seniors Ariana Dlugos, Kaylin Reyes, Jasmine Sanchez, and Liz Sarmiento, and the rest of our juniors and sophomores, Maya Acosta, Kylie Dlugos, Ava Garcia, Allison Gosin, Isabella Loro, Daya Obeso, Jazzy Ortiz, Maddie Platt, Julia Russo, and Meher Verma. So now for our award winners. First, we have our Most Improved Cheerleader Award, which is going to someone who first joined our program last year. Over the past 2 years, but especially this past season, this athlete has gone above and beyond to show how dedicated she is as an athlete. Being a first-year varsity athlete as a senior is sometimes difficult, but this athlete has always shown how much she enjoyed being at practice and was always willing to step up and help, especially when the captains needed help teaching choreography. During GMCs and on the sideline, she shined and looked like she was having genuine fun, which is all we need to see on the mat and during games. The Most Improved Award is going to Kaylin Reyes. Next, we have our Sportsmanship Award. This specific athlete has been a member of our program for all 4 years. Because of that, we have witnessed incredible growth and maturity over the years. However, one trait she has always had is spirit. Her dedication to being a cheerleader, despite her numerous other involvements, is admirable, and she has never let her spirit falter. She has been through injuries, difficult recoveries, and much, much more, but has still been a valuable varsity member for the past 3 years, has been recognized for her academics through Honor Society inductions, and has also dedicated herself to her dance program, all while constantly having a smile on her face. When she had to sit out her sophomore season and her first year on varsity, instead of getting frustrated, she showed up and showed the same spirit that she typically shows both on the sideline and in school. Although she always has a crazy story to tell, she never lost sight of what was important and was able to lead her teammates. She truly made the most of her experience as a high school cheerleader. Her sportsmanship towards our team and the football team, making sure everyone had the best experience, really further proved why she deserves this award. The Sportsmanship Award is going to Carly Griskowski. Up next is the Most Valuable Cheerleader Award. This award is going to a four-year member of our program who will be an extremely hard athlete to replace. Over the past 4 years, she has been a great sport no matter what stunt group she was in and no matter what position she had to do. She respected everyone and made this program a top priority while still juggling her academics, dance, and having a huge role in the dance program within our school. This season, even through stressful moments, she came to each practice ready to give it her all. Watching her perform on the sidelines this season, and specifically in our GMC routine, made me so proud as a coach. She is truly an irreplaceable athlete in our program. Our most valuable cheerleader for the 2024 season is Michelle Etienne. Our last award is the Mustang Award. This award is going to someone who exemplifies what it means to be a Mustang cheerleader. Over the past 4 years, we have witnessed this athlete learn everything she needs to know about being a cheerleader. She has gone from barely front spotting freshman year to becoming a reliable flyer on our varsity team. She has dedicated so much time to becoming a better athlete, and it has truly paid off. Although she has had plenty of success as a cheerleader and a captain, she's definitely been faced with difficult moments and injuries, but her great attitude always stayed. Her sarcastic and funny personality makes her a joy to be around both in and outside of cheerleading. She has also spent the past 4 years committing herself to being a great student, volunteering, and learning how to balance all of her responsibilities. Seeing her growth over the past 4 years has made us so proud as coaches and has been so wonderful to watch. She has been a member of every single level of our spirit and comp programs, and that just shows her continuous growth in spirit over the years. Most importantly, she has held herself with such grace and has done everything she could to make herself a better cheerleader each and every year. Our Mustang Award is going to Suhani Patel. Congrats on a great season to all of our fall sports. Next up is Coach Henderson with the football team.
Good evening, everybody. I'd like to start by congratulating all of our athletes that are in here for our fall sports season, okay? The success is not always measured in wins and losses, your score, the result of the season. All right, what is success is the fact that everybody made it through the journey, the experience, the relationships that you guys all built with your teams this year. So congratulations to all of you on that. I'd like to thank our administration, Dr. Parry, Dr. Valente, Mr. Carrasio, Mr. Weisenstein up here behind us, Ms. Pissarro, one of our athletic secretaries in the office, our athletic trainer, Mrs. Heaney, and the custodial staff, and many others who help us. All right, and of course, I would be remiss if I did not thank our parents on a weekly, semi-weekly basis, putting together our pasta nights for both our cheerleaders and our football team. So thank you to everybody. One more thank you goes out to our coaches that are standing behind us, Coach Joyce, Coach Craven, Coach Panero, Coach McGann, Coach Miranda, and Coach Rebecci. This season, I'm very proud of our guys up here, okay, for what we echoed before in coming together as a family. As most of you know, in all sports, all right, you constantly send that message of being a family. All right, and what I saw from these guys over the last 2 years, 3 years, some of them playing as sophomores, guys coming up playing sophomores, juniors this year. All right, we truly came together as a family, and our efforts on the field showed. We were competitive throughout every game. We finished the season 4-6, a 3-1 overall record in our division, earning ourselves a division championship in the United Silver Division. So I'm going to start by recognizing all our athletes up on the stage, starting on the corner there, Ryan Rodriguez, Kigo Kopchak, Nazir Kelsey, Danny Rosario, Melvin Tejada, Aviel Martinez, Isaiah Walker, Jaden Rivera, Jaden France, Alejandro Montalvo, Dwayne D. McFarland, Jugraj Singh, Leo Minor, Zach Tyler, Grant Lorenzen, Fahim Howe, Manny Perez Quijano, Dylan Driz, Brendan Denty, Jeffrey Guapa, Richie Trotman, Lee Tobin,
Gabe Rodriguez, and of course, Alex Futterer. You guys can sit down. Our first award tonight is going to be our Sportsmanship Award. This young man was never shy to give a pregame speech or a Thursday afternoon practice speech. They were riveting, to be frank. And watching him play on the field, do everything the right way. Last year, he found himself in a lot of good places. And this year, that sportsman attitude and effort that he brought to it got himself a lot more success on the field, 6 sacks in total, and about 80-something tackles. This year's Sportsmanship Award winner, Jaden France. Up next is our most improved player. A lot of these guys up here, okay, all of them have shown great improvement over this last year. Okay, this player specifically showed the most improvement. You know, we've been blessed watching players grow from year 1, year 2 to year 3. This player, we got to see a lot last year, and we got to see him take the steps on and off the field as an athlete, as a person, as a young man, okay, improve his game and improve everything all around. Our most improved player is Richie Trotman. Now, there's an age-old debate about most valuable player. You go to the leagues, the professional leagues, and they say, is it the best player in the league? Is it the person of most value to our team? So the coaches and I, we sat down and we talked a lot about this one. All right, when we looked at our most valuable player, we have a lot of guys that put up great stat lines. 1,300 yards rushing, 1,300 yards passing, 600 plus yards receiving, 500 yards receiving. All right, but none of that happens, okay, on the offensive side of the ball without a core offensive line. And we had a guy in our offensive line who's been there for 3 years, playing in the middle, starting with the football, and dictating to everybody, you know, what guys next to him doesn't know what's going on, he's there to shore it up. So throughout this season, if we missed him on the offensive line, we'd be hurting. So our most valuable player this year, Brendan Denton. And now our Mustang Award, as Coach DeVoe spoke on and many of our other coaches, this is everything all wrapped into one. It is our sportsman, the guy that brings the fire to practice, to the games, gives the pregame speeches, gets everybody fired up. Most improved, improvement from this season or the past season to this season, okay, and that value factor to the team. Our Mustang Award is a 4-year varsity letter award winner, a 2-year captain, Manny Perez Kahana. Thank you again, everybody, for coming out. Mr. Weisenstein, and I'm sure we had a slideshow presentation.
you.